The smiling passenger. At exactly 1:47 a.m., a taxi driver named Noah received his last ride of the night. The pickup location was strange, an old road that no one used anymore. When he arrived, a woman dressed in black was already standing there. She opened the back door, sat down quietly, and said only one sentence: "Please don't look at me through the mirror." Noah smiled. Of course, the ride began. For the first few minutes, everything was silent. Then he heard something. Soft laughter. Not loud, just enough to make the silence feel wrong. Without thinking, he glanced at the rearview mirror. The back seat was empty. His heart skipped. He turned around. The woman was still sitting there, looking out the window. He told himself it was just his imagination. A few minutes later, his GPS suddenly shut off. The road ahead disappeared into thick fog. His phone lost all signal. Then the woman spoke again. "I told you not to look." Her voice was calm, almost emotionless. Noah apologized. The woman didn't reply. Instead, she slowly began humming an old lullaby. The sound echoed through the taxi. The temperature inside the car dropped. His breath became visible. Then, the radio turned on by itself. A weak voice whispered through the speakers. "She's not a passenger." Noah quickly switched the radio off, but it turned back on. "Noah, she's looking for someone to replace her." His hands started shaking. He pressed harder on the accelerator. The taxi wouldn't go faster than 20 miles per hour, no matter what he did. Finally, the woman said, "Stop the car." There were no houses, no lights, only endless trees. Noah refused. The woman laughed, very quietly. Then said, "If you don't stop, you'll never leave this road." Suddenly, the engine died. The taxi rolled to a stop. Everything became silent. No insects, no wind, nothing. Noah slowly looked into the mirror. This time, the woman was smiling. Her eyes never blinked. She whispered, "Thank you for bringing me home." The rear door opened by itself. She stepped out and disappeared into the fog. The engine started again, as if nothing had happened. Noah drove away without looking back. When he reached the city, he noticed something strange. The back seat was wet. Not with rain, with muddy footprints, small footprints as if a child had been sitting beside the woman. The next morning, he searched the pickup location online. There was no road, no address, nothing. Just an old newspaper article from 20 years ago. It said a taxi had vanished on that same road during a foggy night. The driver was never found. His last passenger was described as a smiling woman wearing black. From that night on, whenever Noah drove after midnight, he always checked the back seat before accepting a ride. Because sometimes, just for a second, he could still hear someone whisper, "Don't look in the mirror."